Good morning. I see everybody was gathered around all those pastries and fruit. Welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony for our new Morris County Career Training Center. My name is Scott Moffitt, and I am the Superintendent of Morris County Vocational School District. I would like to thank you all for coming out today. We were able to get the weather to cooperate, and I think it goes right back to rain when we're done. It has been a very long road to get to this point. The journey began in November 2018 when New Jersey voters approved the Securing Our Children's Future Bond Act ballot question. And that was largely to fund about $500 million for expansion of vocational programming. Our school district was successful in securing one of those grants for nearly $25 million, which included 75% of the funding, 18.6 from the state, and a required match from the county of about another 25%, which was $6.2 million. When this new building is complete, we will be able to serve an additional 500 students from Morris County in their junior and senior years. They will have access to a variety of career training programs while also getting college credits and earning industry credentials. With this additional programming, our district's enrollment will increase from 1,900 students to a total of 2,400 high school students throughout this county. A lot of hard work, time, and energy has gotten us to this point. Shovels are in the ground as we begin to transform the landscape here at CCM. Our ability to get here, though, was rooted in a strong partnership. It actually began with Dr. Yaw years and years and years ago, and it's continued to flourish under Dr. Iacono and his whole team here at County College of Morris. Without their belief in our vision for this program and a long-term ground lease, none of this would be possible. Our district sincerely thanks Dr. Iacono, the CCM board, the administrative team, who all continue to work with us as this project moves forward. Thank you. I also want to give special thanks to a few key people on my administrative team. Someone had to take all of our grand ideas and thoughts and put them down on paper and flesh them out in a competitive grant application. Assistant Superintendent Shari Castelli and Grants Manager Michael Gowdy, right there. They wrote the narrative, they checked all the boxes, they jumped through every hurdle to make sure we were successful. Thank you guys for your efforts. The final piece of the puzzle was securing support from the Morris County Commissioners, who for a few years knew of our dreams and goals, but would ultimately have to vote and approve that other 25%, that $6.2 million that was required. It would have been impossible to secure that funding without the guidance and direction of Director Krikis and the other county commissioners during that, and I thank you for all of your support as well. It has been a collaborative process which has brought us here today, and it is evident by all the people that have been so nice to attend this ceremony. It is now my pleasure to introduce another supporter, Senator Anthony Bucco. Please come on up.
Thank you. What a wonderful day. Somebody asked me before what I was going to say today, and I said, you know, I don't know. I didn't really write anything down. I said, I thought this would be kind of pretty easy. This puts all the pieces together, almost like a Reese's peanut butter cup. Who doesn't like chocolate and peanut butter, right? I mean, look around you. I mean, this is what education is all about. And this program and the partnerships that were formed at the federal, state, county, and local levels is an example of great government at work. Right? This project will be built and will be exactly what our students are looking for today. An opportunity to get a head start, an opportunity to get a great education, an opportunity to explore fields in the STEM industry, in healthcare, where the demand is high and where they can succeed. Right? This is what today is all about. And I can tell you that selling things for the County College of Morris and for the county in general in Trenton has become very easy for me. To be able to go down and bring back the necessary funds to do great things here in the county. Why is that? Because the County College of Morris has done great things here, has set the example, has gone outside the box, so to speak, begun to branch out into new areas and really set an example for the rest of the state. And how do I know that's happening? Because other community colleges are following suit all around the state. They're looking at what's happening here and trying to emulate it. So my hat's off to the college. Dr. Iacono, you know, you're constantly at the top of the list when the state and nation is looking for leaders in the educational arena. And your leadership and the board's leadership and the freeholders' leadership in stepping up when, you know, we were able to get this money to start this project is just a great example of how we can work not only at all levels of the government, partnering for the betterment of our children, but also across the aisle. And that's what it's all about. It's about getting things done. And when you look behind us, you can realize that we're getting it done. And the kids in this area are going to be the benefactors of all of this hard work. And that just makes me feel really happy inside and puts a smile on my face to know that we've been successful here. So good luck. I know that we will continue to grow here. We've got a couple of other projects that this will tie into. $10 million for a new healthcare facility, which will ultimately be a feeder to this. Well, this program will be a feeder to that program, and that will connect all the dots. So good luck. Thank you to all our students, and God bless you.
Thank you, Senator. I would now like to introduce and welcome to the stand Assemblywoman Maura Dunn.
Good morning. Good morning. I will be brief because I know it's like our younger generation. We just want to get to work and we just want to go play in the dirt, right? When I drove in, I saw the mounds and said, oh, I don't have proper footwear. But then I thought, you know what? It's appropriate I'm in heels because I think many of my colleagues here and the stakeholders that I've worked with down in Trenton in the State House, you know, I'm one that will dig in my heels when it comes to advocating for policies that will invest in vocational education and workforce development. So I'm not going to relent on that. This is a great day to celebrate the strides that we've made, but there's more to do. We know there's kind of this these divergent indicators right now in our economy that says New Jersey is at has the nation's one of the highest unemployment rates, yet we're adding jobs. We added 70,000, I think, in the last quarter. But when you talk to employers, they are still looking for workers, right? So the story is that we need a skilled workforce. And I have to thank the younger generation because that's what they're demanding, actually. They're looking for more specialty fields. They want to go into, have curriculum that focuses on how they can get right to work with high-paying positions post-college. So we might have to leave the parents behind that are still all about Ivy League or bust, right? So you, President Iacono, have led the way. I am so proud down in Trenton to be your representative, and I believe is the crown jewel of our state. And really, you know, as a national leader for community colleges. So I couldn't be prouder and look forward to our continued partnership. And I did say I was going to be brief, right? We're going to get into the groundbreaking. So again, thank you for having me, and look forward to, you know, attending class here, seeing class get started. Thanks.
Thank you, Assemblywoman Dunn. I would now like to welcome to the stage Director John Krikis.
Well, this is really, really a great day. I know there is that Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift thing going on, but I think this is a bigger deal, at least here in Morris County, okay? It is an honor to be here today, as providing skills for Morris County residents is a top priority for the Board of County Commissioners, probably our top priority next to public safety. And we're going to start with a lot of thank yous. It's going to be a little bit like the Academy Awards here, okay? A lot of thank yous. But Scott, to you and your staff at the vocational school, just thank you so much. We know how much hard work you've put into this, and you have hard work to go. So thank you very much. Barbara Dawson, you and the board, and all the work and support that you have done. I know we have other board members here. Thank you for your efforts also. Dr. Iacono, it is so appropriate that we're here next to the Advanced Engineering and Manufacturing Center. As the senator mentioned, we're going to have a healthcare building. These steps are just so important and have been done so well. I want to thank you and your staff. And CCM trustee, President George Malone, I just want to thank you and the support that you give the CCM. We know how hard you and your trustees work in order to support Tony and his team. So thank you very much. I also want to thank Senator Bucco and Assemblywoman Dunn. As you heard, this is part of a bond act that the state passed, and as you heard, there's more funding coming. So we thank you and your legislative members for passing this, and Morris County certainly is taking advantage of it, so thank you very much. I would point out that while the county is matching 25% of the capital, we are also providing increased operating expense funding. So when you look at over the course of time, it'll be about a 50-50 funding between the state and the county. Again, it is a priority in our budget. And I also wanted to thank the congressional representation that's here, Kelly and Nick. So thank you for both being here today. We know in many ways that you're working on projects that not only have already supported the county, but will support the county and our residents. So thank you for being here. You chose here over Washington. I think you chose wisely. Good decision. And finally, I want to thank my fellow county commissioners who were supportive of this project. So the county commissioners, the way we liaison, we have what's called a School of Board Estimate. As director, I'm on it, but I also want to recognize Commissioner Smith and Commissioner Myers, who are serving on a School of Board Estimate, and their efforts. We also have Commissioner Shaw, who's the head of our Capital Budget Committee, who's worked on this, and we have Commissioner Cabana and Commissioner Mastrangelo. There's also Commissioner Selen. All are here today, and we appreciate your support on this project. I also want to recognize our county clerk. I see Ann Grassi here, and our county administration has done a lot of work on this also. Dean O'Leary is here, Vince Vitale. I don't know if Brian's around, but they've also done a lot of work on this project, so thank you all for your efforts. And it'll be continued work. It doesn't stop. So I want to talk about why this is so important. You've heard everybody talk about the skills. I want to take something from the recent headlines, very recent, a few days ago, Wall Street Journal. It's a sobering example. It involves icebreakers. The icebreakers like the Coast Guard uses. Well, the United States is being challenged in the Arctic because it's a very important strategic area of the world. Lots of natural resources. Now there are shipping routes potentially there. And Russia and Communist China are challenging us, and they have 40 icebreakers. The United States has 2. One of which is in repairs during the winter. We've had a program to try and build icebreakers over the past several years. But we do not have, the last icebreaker was built in 1976. The first icebreaker was 1915. We do not have the metallurgical engineers and welders who can form the curved holes, hardened curved holes that are needed for icebreakers. We're relearning these skills that we've lost. So 40 icebreakers from our adversaries to 2, and the first icebreaker may not be delivered till 2028. That's a skills shortage, a skills gap, and we cannot afford that. Hopefully, the VOTEC schools and community colleges around our shipyards, Bremerton, Washington, up in Maine, et cetera, Norfolk, are putting in programs in order to increase the skills of their workforce. We here in Morris County, in our context, are doing our part. The skill set that this Career Center will teach and enhance involves fields, as well as County College of Morris, I might mention, fields such as artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, supply chain management, and multiple healthcare fields. We are not just groundbreaking for a building, we're doing much more. We're providing skills for our residents to build a career. The career will provide a good income, building a home and family. Skilled employees allow companies to innovate and build products right here in Morris County, USA. And as we've seen Kelly here on tours with Congresswoman Cheryl and Nick on tours with Congressman Kane, we've seen businesses here producing pharmaceuticals, producing medical supplies, producing all kinds of goods and services. We can do it right here in the US. Those workers provide companies, competitive companies, who can build the strongest economy in the world. And that strong economy builds the strongest military to protect our nation and democracy. Let me conclude referencing a proverb. You may recall, for want of a nail, several things didn't happen and the kingdom was lost eventually. Well, Morris County, we're not only going to provide a lot of nails here to get this built, but we're also providing the skills for our residents, our businesses that our country needs, so we protect a strong and prosperous free world. Thank you all very much. And I did want to also thank our Randolph partners here that I see earlier. I did this, I missed that, I apologize, but I want to thank our mayors here and several council members and the business administrator. We appreciate the extra work you're putting into. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Krikis. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Barbara Dawson, the President of the Board of Ed for Morris County Vocational.
Well, this is a very exciting day, a day that I didn't think was ever going to get here. But with the perseverance of our superintendent, Scott Moffitt, and our business managers. Yes, I said business managers because the process started way back when with Jim Rollo, who has now moved on to other endeavors. And now we have our current manager, Mike Davidson. I think he's here. He's running around. But he will be continuing to lead the charge with the partnerships that have been mentioned, Morris County College and the County Board of Commissioners. Can't get used to that title yet. And of course, with the aid and assistance that we receive from the Randolph Council and the administration in Randolph. It's really a very exciting time for the Morris County School of Technology. The completion of this building, which will be placed on that, where that pile of dirt is at the moment, isn't just a building. It's not just a school. It is the representation of the commitment and investment in our students. This building will house the space, the tools, and the learning environment for, as Scott mentioned, for approximately 500 additional students. They will be receiving an educational opportunity and knowledge they can utilize to build the foundation for their future endeavors in life. I look forward to the next time that we will be gathering on this site, maybe over there at that building, where we will be having a ribbon cutting to celebrate the completion of the building. A building that will have hallways, classrooms, and labs bustling with students eager to learn. Thank you for joining us today for this celebration of another milestone event of the Morris County School of Technology. Thank you.
Thank you, Barbara. I would now like to introduce County College trustee George Malonis for a few comments.
Good morning. What a great day today is. The County College of Morris is very proud to partner with the Morris County Vocational School District to create life-changing educational opportunities right here. The impact of this facility will be achieved by giving more than 500 high school students per year a valuable opportunity to earn high school and college credits simultaneously. This early college program significantly scales what we have long been doing with the Morris County Vocational School District. The partnership will allow students to focus on high-demand careers and not only enrich the lives of students, but also helping to meet the demands by many of the employers right here in Morris County. Students will get a jump on their college experience from high schools across Morris County. Through their vocational district sharing time program, they will find rich opportunities in their classrooms and across this beautiful campus as they experience all that CCM has to offer, and we have a lot to offer. This partnership will help strengthen high school graduation rates, increase the numbers of students enrolling in college, and above all, prepare students for the life has to offer. By working together, CCM and the Morris County Vocational School District are creating a new model which is designed to change lives and strengthen communities. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, CCM thanks our partners at the Morris County Vocational School District. We thank our state legislators, our county commissioners, and Randolph Township officials for their visionary leadership and robust support. Together, we're truly making a difference. Thank you very much. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you very much, George. Next, I would like to introduce County College President, Dr. Tony Iacono.
Good morning. Wow, what a morning. I wish every morning started like this. Not just because we're breaking ground on a building, but to see a whole patio filled with my favorite people, smart people who care and want to spend their lives doing good things for other people. This is quite a day, and as you're hearing, I hope you're catching on to the theme, this is all about partnerships, right, and how we work together. I've lived in a lot of places, and I've said before, I've never seen anywhere function as well as Morris County. Not only do we partner well together, we actually like partnering together as well. So this is a day where students win, and Morris County, the diamond of New Jersey, becomes even better. So exciting, and I want to thank the Randolph Township officials for the weather. It's their town, they're responsible for that. They said they wouldn't miss. The rain stopped, and this is just much, much nicer. You know, so much of what we accomplish every year here is just based on building off of our past. So I want to, as my friend and colleague Scott Moffitt did, I want to acknowledge Dr. Ed Yaw, our second president, because he is responsible, he's the individual who firmly established the relationship between our college and our vocational school district, and we continue to build on your work. Dr. Yaw, you've heard me say many times, and from my heart, your work is enduring, it is valuable, and I hope that you see it continues to produce good fruit as well. So thank you, and we're very glad you're here this morning. Our future is also heavily and happily reliant on vision and partnerships, and that's where you come in, and I want to talk a little bit about that this morning as well. Every one of our partnerships comes with a clear focus, and the focus is how do we do better for people? How do we give more opportunity to individuals, and how do we ensure that this remarkable county remains as it is, right? Vital, vibrant, and just a wonderful place to live, work, and play. I'm a huge advocate of early college programs because I can see the impact they've made. On one hand, you have more students who are going to graduate high school because they see purpose, they see light at the end of the tunnel. Vocational School District is an amazing place, and if you've never been there, go and visit. I mean, this is hands-on. Students are engaged. They're not sitting, listening, and writing notes, right? They're actually doing things, and they're getting onto this campus. They have a future by design. That's important, right? So you increase your high school graduation rates. You also increase your college attendance rates, which in this world, nearly all jobs are going to require some kind of education after high school. It could be the trades, could be a full-blown 4-year degree, it could be a 2-year degree or career certificates, but it's going to require something, and programs like this put students on that pathway. So coming together, I hope you see your role in that. In a small amount of time, that building will be operational. 500 students a year will be traversing through the halls and across this campus, and over a matter of years, tens of thousands of students will have had that experience, and our county will be richer for it. Today isn't about buildings, it's about opportunities that the buildings represent. It's not about simply 10 new career programs, and that's in addition to the ones that Scott and his trustees and his team have already brought. Great breakfast this morning. The students doing that are vocational school district students who arrive here very early for their culinary classes. So even more opportunity for them. That's what this is really about. Teaching those students what they're capable of and what they can accomplish. Some come to us and they're functioning at the highest levels academically. Some come to us and they need some direction and some skill building, but every one of them can be successful. So we'll be reaching into every corner of Morris County to ensure every student, every mom and dad know about these programs and has a great opportunity to be a part of it as well. I want to thank Scott Moffitt. Somebody said when I came out here, how do you feel? I said, I feel great. I feel like Scott and I are having a baby. And and they asked, well, is there going to be a gender reveal party? Those never go well, so we won't be doing that. But I feel great about it. This day has a long history behind it, and a lot of you have fingerprints on that as well. Okay, so I want to start by thanking Scott and his board and his amazing team as well. Scott's a wonderful partner. We work really well together, whether it's we're calling each other from our cars on the fly or sitting down for longer, more complex meetings. And I want to thank Team CCM. I'm just really, really fortunate not only to have a great administrative team and support staff, but an incredible board of trustees. And I think what our two teams, Scott's and mine, have in common is they have vision and they have courage. And it takes that. You know, you heard Senator Bucco talk about we're the model. There's a reason. We have courage. We're willing to do things differently, and we know we can call on people who are sitting here today to share their ideas, to solicit their support, and we know that we'll receive it as well. So I want to thank those teams. You heard our board chair, George Malonis, who's a CCM alum, by the way. He started right. With us, our vice chair, Paul LaCitra, our secretary, Lauren Ganamort, trustee, Kathy Pa, and our jointly shared trustee, you're our child, Nancy, because she's a trustee on Scott's board and also with ours, all here to support and all good bridge builders between this college, the vocational school, and all with an eye on Morris County and what it needs to thrive. I want to thank our board of directors from our foundation. Sometimes we don't always do that, but you know they distribute more than $250,000 in scholarships every year, and that's on top of the millions we disperse in state and federal funds. Carol Fitzpatrick and Eric Seguin, Everett and Scott, I believe, are here this morning from our foundation. We recognize and we thank you for that level of support you provide to our students. And I want to thank our county commissioners. You know, I go to presidents' meetings, spend a lot of time in meetings. This is a unique county, okay? Sometimes I even have to dial it back a little, not make the other presidents feel bad about the level of support I get from our county commissioners and from our state legislators and our federal officials at all. It is very unique. Our commissioner director, Krikis, our deputy director, Myers, and our CCM commissioner, I call her CCM commissioner, Deb Smith. Those are our liaisons, and we are on the phone. We're meeting all the time with shared goals. I know we have Commissioner Sellen who's here today, Commissioner Cabana, Commissioner Tom Mastrangelo, and Commissioner Shaw. We appreciate every one of you. You know, this is a really unique situation. You can pick up a phone, make a call, and that call is getting answered. You'll sit down and work with us on things, bring your ideas to the table, and with an always enduring concern of what's best for Morris County. Our legislators, I've been in Trenton. For those of you who have not been and watched them in action, they're amazing. They are incredible advocates of Morris County, New Jersey, and doing everything they can do to make this better. The community college system had a tremendous year last year, and they were leading voices on it. So whether we're in Morris County, it's remarkable what they do. We're in Trenton, whether they're meeting students here, we bring students to Trenton. We couldn't ask for more. We couldn't have better. Thank you for the leadership. And Senator Bucco, I know you're everywhere as our new leader, and we're so proud and grateful. When you're out there and you're exhausted hitting 5 counties in a day, know that we appreciate you. Know that we thank you for that. So, and I know Assemblywoman Dunn, you did I'm glad you didn't get a ticket speeding from Parsippany to make it here. You're hitting multiple meetings, right? That's our legislators. They will do whatever is necessary to be here. County Clerk and also CCM alum Ann Grossi is here as well. We've grown a little over the years since you and George were students, right? That's right. And We do have, as mentioned, also, and great support, Dean O'Leary is here as our county administrator as well. Randolph Township, right? The township, my wife always says, we need to move to Randolph. We're not selling the whole house to move to Randolph. But always works is these projects are complex, and there's a lot of regulations and codes, and they work through that with us continuously. And then to wrap up, our federal officials. I'm very honored to have representation from Congressman Kane's office. We look forward to having him here. He's been very generous when we go to D.C. and visit with students. We appreciate that. And we have also from Congressman Sherrill's office, Kelly Doucette. Kelly's with us regularly. The Congressman's been hugely supportive, getting us introduced, involved, and helping bring a $5 million partnership grant so we can support veterans with NJMEP, okay? I want to end on one thing on this one. About 2 years before the pandemic, one of our trustees said, we need to go meet with the board over at the vocational school. And I said, why do you want to meet with the board of the vocational school? Scott and I talked. He's like, I think this would be good. I think we could do something big. And I said, well, what do you want to do that's big? He said, I don't know. If we go meet with them, we're going to figure out what we could do that would be big. And this guy always goes big. So, Trustee LaCitra, thank you. I hope you see we have gone big, bigger than we've gone before. And it starts with a little encouragement. And I will wrap up by saying, I just feel incredibly grateful to have a remarkable board of trustees who think big, who are willing to go out there, and Scott's board following that as well. It's a great day for students. It's a great day for County College, and it wouldn't be that without all of you. Thank you very much.
I could see the name of the movie already. Scott and Tony Have a Baby. Thank you, Tony. I would now like to introduce Ms. Kelly Doucette from Congresswoman Sherrill's office for a few comments.
Well, good morning, everybody. Just a fantastic lineup of speakers we've had here to show how much support the Morris County Career Training Center has from our community across all levels of government and with such a bipartisan spirit. Not surprising here in Morris County, but also not something that we take for granted. Congresswoman Sherrill left for Washington yesterday, and I suspect that she would have loved to have taken some of this energy with her because it's looking like a little bit of a challenging week down there in Washington. But in the meantime, it's my honor to be here at CCM on her behalf to celebrate today's groundbreaking. This historic investment in career training not only takes care of our students, but also provides opportunity for working families and fuels the great economy of New Jersey by continuing to build on our incredible workforce. So big congratulations to the Morris County Vocational School District, the County College of Morris, and to the Commissioner Board for moving this project forward and for the exciting groundbreaking that we're going to be witnessing today. I'm very pleased to provide this congressional certificate from Representative Sherrill to you, Scott, to mark this important milestone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kelly. I would now like to introduce Mr. Nick Henry from Congressman Tom Kane's office. Careful, it's all going to blow away.
Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day for a groundbreaking ceremony. So I'm the Morris County Field Representative for Congressman Tom Kane, and no one really wants to hear a staffer speak for a while, so I'll try to keep this pretty brief. But Congressman Tom Kane recognizes the importance of preparing students for the demands of our current society through state-of-the-art educational opportunities. As a member of the Congressional Building Trades Caucus, Congressman Kane is in favor of expanded access to career and technical education by opening up federal Pell Grants for short-term vocational or technical training. He has also co-sponsored the Freedom to Invest in Tomorrow's Workforce Act to make certification and credentialing programs eligible under 529 education savings accounts. The unique tax advantages provided through the use of 529 account funds will not only boost career prospects, it will also open up opportunities for higher earning potential down the line. So with a focus on providing specialized education in various fields, such as healthcare, transportation, and emerging technologies like AI, this new center will equip students with the skills and knowledge necessary for success in the 21st century workforce. The benefits of this education center and career center will extend far beyond degrees and academic prowess. The knowledge garnered in this new facility will prove instrumental in improving economic competitiveness in New Jersey, bolstering social mobility, and fostering a culture of collaboration and innovation. So before we proceed with the groundbreaking ceremony, I'd first like to give a special thanks to Superintendent Scott Moffitt and President Iacono. So thank you to everyone else who contributed to this partnership between the County College of Morris and the Morris County Vocational School District. And thank you all for the opportunity to be here today. I also have a certificate of special congressional recognition to commemorate the groundbreaking and the partnership between CCM and the Morris County Vocational School District. So.
Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you very much, Nick. So it's a little weird. I'm now going to invite you from the patio to go down to the parking lot, which is right down there. We have some tables set up and we have some photo ops down there. So at this time, we're wrapping up this portion. We can take a walk down these steps here. There's an opening in the gate, and then we'll have some staging and try to figure out best ways to get some of those pictures while we officially break ground. Following the ceremony, you're all welcome to come back up to the patio, and there'll still be some refreshments here to enjoy. So thank you very much for coming, and we'll see you down there.
I'll do the countdown for everybody, all right? So ready? You guys ready? We're going to do 3, 2, 1, and then the picture. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Great job. Thank you.
There you go. You're fired.
Everybody, we're going to do another 3, 2, 1, and then a picture. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Say cheese. Great job. Thank you.